What would you do if the organization you gave 20 years to suddenly decided you weren't worth keeping around? Would you quietly fade away, or would you set out to prove them wrong on the biggest stage possible? That's exactly the situation Tom Brady faced in 2020. After 2 decades and 6 championships with New England, the Patriots let their franchise quarterback walk away. His response? Winning another Super Bowl with a new team before returning to Gillette Stadium to twist the knife even further. The Dynasty years, from underdog to king. Tom Brady arrived in New England as an afterthought. The 199th pick in the 2000 NFL Draft, he was a skinny quarterback. No one could have predicted this 6th-round selection would transform into the centerpiece of football's greatest dynasty. And not even the Patriots, who kept 4 quarterbacks on their roster that year, suggesting even they weren't certain what they had. When Drew Bledsoe suffered a serious injury early in the 2001 season, Brady stepped in and never relinquished control. His first championship that same season, an upset victory over the heavily favored Rams, marked the beginning of a transformative partnership with coach Bill Belichick. Like a chess match, displaying remarkable poise in the final minutes of tight games. Together, they built a system that maximized Brady's strengths, his quick decision-making, accuracy, and preparation. The early championships established Brady as the perfect field general. Against the Panthers in Super Bowl 38, he orchestrated a game-winning drive with just 1:08 remaining, calm as if practicing on an empty field. The Patriots captured 3 Super Bowls in 4 years, establishing their dynasty through Brady's supernatural ability to perform under pressure. As Brady entered his 30s, his game evolved dramatically. The Patriots shifted to a pass-heavy offense, and Brady responded with record-breaking production. The 2007 campaign showcased his growth, 50 touchdown passes while leading New England to a perfect regular season. The Patriots built everything around him. Their organizational identity became inseparable from Brady's leadership. Through tactical shifts and personnel changes, number 12 remained the constant. More championships followed, each highlighting Brady's adaptability. Against Atlanta, down by 25 points in the Super Bowl's second half, Brady methodically dissected the defense, completing pass after crucial pass to orchestrate the greatest comeback in championship history. Rather than shed Brady and Robert Kraft as captain owner Robert Kraft, Brady sought longer commitment. By 2019, his contract prevented the Patriots from franchise tagging him. After 2 decades of success, the unthinkable happened. Tom Brady would enter free agency at age 42, facing the challenge of proving he was the driving force behind the Patriot way. The breakup when loyalty meets business. The final years of Brady's Patriots career revealed a stark performance in 2018 and 2019 showed signs of what many considered decline. Fewer touchdowns and lower completion percentages that would have been automatic in his prime. Critics pointed to these statistics as evidence that father time was finally catching up to the quarterback in his early 40s. Behind the scenes, contract negotiations revealed the Patriots' fading commitment. While Brady had previously accepted team-friendly deals to help build championship rosters, his final extension with New England offered confidence. This structure prevented the Patriots from using the franchise tag, giving Brady complete freedom after the 2019 season. The power dynamic between Brady and Belichick had transformed over 2 decades. Their relationship evolved from coach-player into competing visions for the team's future. Brady sought more input on personnel decisions as he aged, while Belichick maintained his trademark control over football operations, creating an irreconcilable situation. New England's preparation for Brady's Jimmy Garoppolo in 2014 and Jarrett Stidham in 2019 as potential replacements, these moves signaled the Patriots were planning for life after Brady, a clear indication they viewed him as replaceable despite his continued production. The lack of appreciation wounded Brady deeply. While quarterbacks like Drew Brees received commitment and offensive weapons from their organizations, Brady found himself throwing to an underwhelming receiving core with no security. Internalized within the organization he had come to define, age became the central factor in every conversation about Brady's future. The Patriots preferred to move on from players a year too early rather than a year too late, giving the organization justification for their reluctance to commit to them. When Brady announced his departure in March 2020, his social media posts thanking Patriots fans conspicuously avoided mentioning Belichick, revealing their fractured relationship. Now at 42, Brady faced the ultimate challenge, proving he could succeed outside Belichick's system. The revenge season, proving them wrong. When the Tampa Bay Buccaneers signed Tom Brady in March 2020, the football world watched with fascination. Here was the ultimate experiment. Could a 43-year-old quarterback who spent his entire career in one system succeed somewhere new? Many analysts predicted failure. They viewed Brady's success as a product of the Patriots' structure rather than his own abilities. The Buccaneers hadn't made the playoffs since 2007, making this experiment even more intriguing. The early weeks Bruce Arians' offense. Interceptions mounted, timing with receivers faltered, and the Patriots started strong with Cam Newton. The narrative began taking shape that Belichick might have been right to move on. Behind the scenes, Brady was revolutionizing the Buccaneers' culture. Center Ryan Jensen later revealed how Brady demanded precise ball handling. "He made me change my technique completely. He wanted the ball a specific way for his grip." Teammates described midnight text messages, analyzing upcoming opponents, and optional workout sessions that became mandatory through peer pressure. The contrast with New England grew apparent. While Belichick controlled everything with minimal player input, Arians built around Brady's strengths and welcomed his involvement in game planning. This freed Gronkowski and Antonio Brown, strengthening Tampa's offense with familiar targets. His leadership transformed team practices. Safety Antoine Winfield Jr. noted, "Brady's resurgence became undeniable, with 4,633 passing yards and 40 touchdowns." What happened next? The Buccaneers surged into the playoffs, while the Patriots collapsed to a 7-9 record. Missing the postseason entirely, Brady's playoff run became his definitive statement. 3 consecutive road victories led to Super Bowl LV, where he dismantled the defending champion Chiefs 31-9, earning his 5th Super Bowl MVP and 7th championship ring in just one season. Brady had answered every question about his legacy. He was the system. With his championship secured, only one task remained: returning to Foxborough to defeat the Patriots on their home field. The return, conquering Gillette Stadium. The 2021 NFL season brought the moment football fans had circled on their calendars since Brady's departure. Week 4 featured the ultimate homecoming, Tom Brady returning to Gillette Stadium wearing the enemy colors of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The NFL schedule makers couldn't have scripted it better, creating the perfect storyline for a quarterback facing the organization he'd defined for 2 decades. The weight of the moment was palpable in every corner of Gillette Stadium. Brady had celebrated 6 Super Bowl victories on that field and now walked into the visitors' locker room. Patriots fans filled the stadium with a palpable mix of appreciation and betrayal, some cheering their former hero, others displaying signs of disappointment, many watching in conflicted silence as their franchise icon emerged from the opposite tunnel. Media dubbed it GOAT vs. Hoodie. With the matchup dominating sports headlines for weeks, television networks deployed extended pregame coverage and dedicated camera angles focused solely on Brady's movements. The emotional significance extended beyond Brady alone. The entire New England region wrestled with how to receive the player who delivered decades of victory, but now represented the opposition. The game unfolded as an intricate chess match. Belichick deployed disguised coverages specifically designed to exploit Brady's known tendencies, including a third-quarter safety blitz that forced a rare errant throw. Brady countered with his encyclopedic knowledge of Belichick's schemes, audibling into a critical fourth-quarter screen pass that caught New England's defense overcommitted. This tactical battle produced 4 lead changes in the final quarter alone. During this intense competition, Brady broke Drew Brees' NFL all-time passing yards record in the stadium where he'd thrown so many of those yards. The moment passed with minimal celebration as Brady maintained his singular focus on victory. When it mattered most, Brady delivered. Trailing late, he orchestrated a precise drive, positioning the Buccaneers for a field goal that gave them a 19-17 lead. When the Patriots' last-second field goal attempt bounced off the upright, Brady had secured perhaps the sweetest regular season win of his career. The victory completed Brady's journey in the most satisfying way possible, defeating the coach, who knew him better than anyone, on the field that had defined his legacy. Brady's revenge plan couldn't have worked out more perfectly. He forced the Patriots to watch from afar as he lifted another Lombardi trophy and then returned to beat them on their own field. The message was clear. Brady reminded them what they lost, like a homeowner returning to find their prized painting replaced with a cheap imitation. His story resonates because he transformed doubt into determination. After decades of excellence, proving himself to those who should have known better became his fuel. This tale reminds us that sometimes the greatest motivation comes from rejection. Then, enjoy more redemption stories? Subscribe to Revenge Route for weekly NFL comebacks.